Hello everybody and welcome along to today's stream of the F1 Manager Haas career mode. Today we want to see a clean race. At least one of our drivers has made a mistake, I think, in every single race so far this season. We've got one of the best cars in F1, very close to Red Bull, who've also got one of the best cars in F1. We're very, very close to them. We're fighting for the championship, but we need our drivers to stop making mistakes. It's really starting to harm us now. It was mostly Oscar Piastri. So in the last episode, we got rid of Oscar Piastri. We brought in Esteban Ocon. He made no mistakes. He won the race. But then Kevin Magnussen made a mistake instead. That was his first mistake of the season. So surely we can finally have a race today with no mistakes. Fingers crossed. It's the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's get into it. We are looking okay in the Constructors' Championship. We're only 13 points back from Red Bull. But we're also only 12 clear of Ferrari. It's pretty spicy at the top here. All three of our cars, in theory, are similar pace. Kevin Magnussen still leads the Drivers' Championship as well, but with equal points to Carlos Sainz. And Esteban Ocon hopefully be able to make his way a bit further to the front. Now we put him in our pretty competitive car. We're also still in the process of trying to make our team as attractive as possible, because we're trying to sign a certain Mr. Hamilton or someone similar to that. But at the moment, we just can't afford that. Does the scouting department put up our attractiveness? No, it doesn't. Just the scout capacity, which we don't really care about. Anyway, so let's have a look where we are at in terms of car parts development then. We've got 3 design projects currently being done. All that will give us a massive amount of performance. Underfloor, front wing and rear wing. They're the key ones that you want to give you performance. So we've got a little while to wait, a few more weeks to wait before any of those are done. But it will be a big upgrade when they do eventually get done. As the side pods, don't really care about that. Important email, it's just about the side pods. Alright, so we should now have one, I think we've only got one chassis. We have now. It does improve all the numbers a little bit, as you can see them flicking around there to the green. It's the most minor of upgrades. But I'm going to give it to Kevin Magnussen. He leads the driver standings. And I know that's because we didn't have Ocon the whole season, but he leads the driver standings and he appears to be a little bit quicker than Ocon. Alright, let's just set our performance targets then, guys, and then we're already ready to get into the race. We've got to get 2 cars into Q2, that should be nice and easy. We'll also guarantee 2 cars into Q3, that should also be easy. We'll also guarantee 2 cars in the top 6. I think that'll be guaranteed. We'll guarantee a finish position, again, just 1 car in case one retires. We'll guarantee a podium again, I think. We'll be aggressive with it, guarantee a podium. And then we'll also guarantee a qualifying position streak. 2 cars, again, I'll go top 6. We're aiming to keep them inside the top 6. We're not aiming to fall back. That said, Alpine are actually pretty quick at the moment. This might not be guaranteed here, but we're going to crack on. Okay, let's go to the race weekend. Right, guys, I'm considering putting in an old engine here for practice. Well, I'm going to put an old engine in for practice. Okay, so hard tyres for the start of practice. Setup. Probably quite a high downforce configuration, I'd imagine, at this circuit. There they are, B's back down. Yeah, sure. I don't know what I'm doing. That'll do. Same thing for K-Bag. We definitely want a nice high downforce setup. That's going to be a bit too high, surely. We'll try it. It's a bit too extreme. Very different, isn't it? I reckon it's going to be somewhere in the middle then. I think both of these are going to be, yeah, about there. And we're going to go for it. We're going to leave the race drivers in for now, because I don't care about... I've realised that to trade up a driver takes far too long. I don't care about trading up drivers. I mean, evolve your existing drivers, absolutely. Don't try and train up an F2 driver or a F3 driver, or it takes too long. Unless you're going to play 5 seasons on this game. It's not worth it. 5 out of 5, there you go. Oh, that's 87%. What a lovely, lovely start that is. Okay. Okay, I reckon the cornering one needs to go lower. Go 2 clicks and then bring that more or less back where it was. Should we just try that? Let's just try that. Get one softs. Off he goes. Right, Magnussen, same sort of thing. Okay, it's the wings he's not happy with mainly, so maybe a bit like that. Great to move too much. But no, let's try it. Let's try it. Off tyres. And off he goes. Oh, for God's sake. You can use 4G for a lot of things, not really for streaming. The upload speed's not good enough. Okay, oh, was that his running wide? Just slightly drifted off the track. That's not too bad. We don't mind a bit of that. But the session's finished, and then we'll tweak their setups from there. I reckon Ocon might love his setup, you know. Oh, no. No, I'm completely wrong. They both prefer their previous setup by the looks of it. We revert, then, to the previous best setup, which is that. Then I go the other way. That could be too much again. We'll try it. Magnussen also prefers his previous setup. Oh, no, he doesn't. He does slightly prefer this one, but not by much. Yeah, let's try it. I'm not convinced, to be honest, but let's try it. He gets 5 out of 5 as well. Not quite. No, he is. He prefers his previous setup. Okay, we found him an optimal wing, though. That's good. So it's just a case of tweaking everything else. So I think you'll like that. I think you'll like that. Let's send him out on a set of mediums and just make him go around till the end. So 26 laps should be enough. And again, gone the wrong way with both of them. And go up and click on the wing then. Maybe 2 clicks. That's what Magnussen's running that I think he'll like. Sure right now, but we'll try that. Chasing my tail a little bit at the moment with setup. Okay, we found a better setup for both of them. Still not a perfect one though. Ooh, God, it's kind of annoying. How do I just try like that? Let me just try that. This might knock out of being optimal is the problem. Well, actually, actually, that's surely moved far too much to still be great. I'll try it. We can always revert. Yeah, I will try it. Right, and what does Magnussen think? He's still not overly happy, is he? It's clearly this one that needs changing because it moves all of them. But I mean, that way? I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, what? Why did they come in so soon? Oh, 15 laps isn't long enough is why. Oh, idiot. Not ideal. Well, does he already know if he prefers it as the setup? Oh, optimals. Oh, it's only a good though. Oh, man. That maybe needs to go there. That. There? I think you'll like that. I think you'll like that. Go for it. Nice, long, well, as long as the softs will do. I don't know how long the softs will do. Oh, the softs go forever. It's not a high tire wear circuit. What the hell? Magnussen. 5 laps should be enough. Second he gets the 5 we'll bring him in though. It might be really soon. There he goes, finally. He might not be able to get a full test in next time, but we'll hope for the best. Oh, 90%. That's not great. Okay, so I reckon that. Maybe? Who knows? Who knows? Hope for the best on that one. Not good to be fiddling so heavily with setup still in Q3. I mean, it's tweaks, I'll be honest. We're over 90%. Right, do they like the setup? They do like the setup. Right, guys, let's get into qualifying then. So we want to get both cars inside the top 6 in qualifying. Oh, engines. I almost forgot. That would have been disastrous. Okay, that is it. Let's do it then, guys. Okay, I'm going to do what I did before. I'm going to take a small risk and wait to the end of the session to guarantee no traffic. Okay, right, here we go then, guys. So 1 minute 17. That's probably I'll go like 3.5 minutes, which should be fine. Don't tell me we get caught in traffic. Oh no, we're going to get traffic. I've bottled it. I think I've bottled it, guys. I set it out too early. Okay, he goes P5. It's not too bad. Magnussen. He goes P3. I think we've got enough pace. That's not mattered. That's where the risk comes in. Okay, we're fine. We got through. I mean, they've massively reduced the impact of traffic. We used to get much worse traffic than you do now. That was too much. But now we've got the U set. We can now go out straight away on the U set and get a banker in on the U set. Okay, right. I mean, we're top at the moment. We're ahead of the Ferraris. I assume Verstappen will come on and... No, he won't.
Thank goodness nobody else was involved.
Max Verstappen's out of qualifying. I don't think he'd even completed any laps. I think he's going to be 16th on the grid. Well, 50. He's 15th on the grid. Verstappen's out. Ocon's the fastest in the session. Good evening. There you go. That's about right. They go for just under 3 by the looks of it. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's see what Ocon could do then with a new set of tyres. New fastest lap of the session. And Magnussen goes top. We're 1-2, guys. No way we're about to put it 1-2 in qualifying. Right, we're over 2 cars in the top 6 is the aim right now. Again, you set for the first run. Alonso's going to give us traffic. Too bad, but they get the bankers in. Those bankers are probably good enough for top 5, judging on Q2. Get the new tyres bolted on as quick as we can. Ocon's gone pole on a used set of tyres. What? Now. Oh, slightly too late on Magnussen again. Go. Okay, found a gap. What can he do? Let's get the second times up. We want to see some purples here at the bottom, if we can. Ocon's going purple. No way we're about to take a 1-2. 2 purples! Oh, Magnussen's done a worse first sector. That's not good. 22-0. Okay, he's actually only 3,000ths off. And he's stolen the purple from Ocon. Ocon, though, crosses the line. Not a purple in the final. But he does improve by a 10th. He's a 10th to clear on pole. The clerk's just crossed the line. Doesn't improve. Magnussen, what can he do? Perez is the next one. Can he do anything? Not enough. What can Kevin Magnussen do? Can he steal pole off Ocon? He can! We're 1-2! We've done it by a decent chunk. We need to try and run away in the race now, just because traffic is savage in this game. We need to just try and run the hell away. Wow. Let's go. 1 and 2 in qualifying, guys. Medium, soft. I thought it was going to be a high tire wear circuit. It's not. We can even go soft, medium, soft. Do I go soft, medium, soft to try and run away? Or no, maybe mediums and push a bit harder. I'm tempted to start a mediums just to push a bit harder so we can run away. If we push on the soft, it's going to kill them. I'm keen for that. I think we do that at both cars. Push on the mediums, chill on the softs. Hopefully by the time we get to the soft stint, we're chilling. Because I don't want to get overtaken on the start. I want to run away with this race, guys. So often we're in traffic, and we saw, particularly in Imola, sometimes the traffic is absolutely savage in this game. Right, guys, front row of the grid for Haas. We're 1 and 2. Come on, let's have a good start. Push hard on the start, lads. Let's go.
And it's lights out.
Friday, I've got a slightly better start behind. Signs. Is Ocon going to steal the lead? Oh, look at that Ferrari. Look at that Ferrari. He's on the right-hand side there. He's right behind us. Is he going to get ahead of us? He might do. No, I think we've done him. No, he's still there.
Good job. Good job.
No, we got him. We got him. We got him. Okay, right. Immediately tell Ocon, don't attack your teammate. Actually, it doesn't matter because they don't actually lose any time when they attack their teammate. We're going to keep it on full push. We're going to put them both on deploy. And we're just going to try and run the hell away. We want to get this up to a second immediately. Oh, one of the Ferraris is off already. Sainz is off the track already. What happened there? Imagine if they took each other out. Oh, my God. They almost did. Oh, he almost did. That was close. Woo. Okay, well, that's one of my main competitors gone. Get it. I believe... they've already got a second gap. Okay, go down to push level 4 then, as you've already got that gap. A bit light on fuel. We'll worry about that a bit later on. Right now, let's just try and run away from the pack. Do you know what? I'm going to go down a push level. Why push that hard? We've already got too much gap. We don't need to push that hard. It's too much. No DRS yet. They are battling, but again, in this game, they don't actually lose time by being side by side, so it doesn't really matter too much. Back off a touch, Ocon, a lot, actually. Back off a lot. Just give yourself a little cushion. Because we've had it before where if the driver behind locks up, he just smashes straight into the side of the driver in front. We'll even get to conserve some fuel here. To be fair, it's Ocon that needs to go slightly longer, isn't it? It is, so... 2 tyres, I guess, isn't the end of the world. 8 tenths now. Oh, I tell you, Leclerc's almost getting us. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to have to hope they don't crash into each other then. We just have to sit here, be a good team principal, and hope they don't crash into each other. We could push harder than we are doing, don't forget, if we wanted to. Oh, please don't hit each other. Please don't hit each other. Please, you already want to. Don't. Oh, God, don't do a Hamilton and Rosberg. I think harvesting the ERS is what really gave Leclerc some of the time back. I'm a bit worried about Perez. Tires are quite a lot more warm. But yeah, Perez is going to nail Leclerc here. He might get straight back up to us. Just need to be a little bit careful here. Only 1.5 seconds. It's not a huge gap. We factored in being able to push. We're now above where we should be on the tyre wear. Let's just have a few laps here where we push hard. They're side by side. This whole sector, look at them. So glad this doesn't cost us time. Ocon's now finally going to overtake Magnussen. Don't know who's going to have the better race pace, to be honest, but DRS will very comfortably keep them together. Where's Verstappen? Verstappen's still down in 14th. He's made no progress. That's the problem. Overtaking is impossible in this game. It's not, but in the pack it virtually is. Hey, what? Leclerc's quick, man. He's sticking right with us somehow. Alonso's got up to P3. Hello, Alonso. Oh, God. I've got the Christian Horner wiggly foot going on. I don't like this at all. Not with how close they are. Leclerc gets back up to P3. Last lap of the race by Magnussen. Up to 2.3 seconds now. That's okay. You know, I said let's have one race where they don't make mistakes. Obviously, I desperately want that today. More so, though, if one of them does make a mistake today, they're probably taking both of them out of the race. But we've got to trust our drivers, guys. Want to be an open team principle. They might be fighting for the Drivers' World Championship this season. Let's let them have it. Oh, that looked close. They're looking sketchy. I know, it's just how they race. It's how they race. I believe in them. Look, Gunther. Me and Gunther, we believe. We believe. They're not going to take each other out. They're going to be good boys and girls. Boys. 4 seconds now is the gap. Perez's tyres are 10% more worn than mine. They should get slower and slower relative to me. Back into the 22s that lap. That's a bit more like it. Highway-wise, though, look, we're still way above where we need to be, actually. We're chilling on the tyres. Doing a really good job on the tyres. Up to 6 seconds now to everybody else, guys. Oh, God. Look out. One little lock up from Ocon and boom, they're both in the bin. 22-0, nice. What have we got now? 22-second gap. That should be enough now to come out ahead of Ricciardo, I think, when we do box. We're not going to be ahead of Bottas. Bottas actually might be in a really annoying area where he's actually going to be right there when we box. What I don't want is a badly timed safety car. That definitely could shaft us today. Oh, Verstappen's run wide again. What a mistake. Strewn weekend for Verstappen. Where's that angle? Oh, didn't really cost him anything. Get him straight back on. Got away with it. Verstappen's still down in 13th. Remember, Red Bull, who we were fighting for the constructors this season. Right. I'm going to try and make Ocon fall off the back. Get him to cruise through the corners. Just get him to lose a second. And then I'll allow him to push the same amount. Because don't forget, he's got to go a lap longer as well. Where Magnussen's actually supposed to box next lap. Might actually leave Matt a little bit longer because we're doing fine on the tyres. They're way better than we planned. Okay, the guys behind do box. What tyres are they going to go for? On softs at the moment. Are they going to go hards or are they going to go mediums? If they go mediums, they're 2 stopping. If they're going hards, they're going to the end. They're going mediums. They could go to the end like that. It's unlikely, though. If we get Magnussen to box this lap, then I don't know. He's got such good tyres. They are in Perez. Yeah, they're in traffic. They're in traffic. Look at that. They're in real bad traffic. Don't care. I'm just going to do my race. We've got a 10-second gap now over the rest of the pack. Just going to let them do their race and chill. I'm running longer than intended, but I think that's going to be a good thing. We're going to quite comfortably come out ahead of that massive gaggle of cars, which the leaders are still stuck in, guys. The leaders are still stuck in. I'd like to come out ahead of Bottas now if I can. Now we've gone this long. Leclerc's boxing now. He was on the medium tyres. So what are they going to go to? And are they going to come out ahead of that pack? They might do. Mediums again, so they're definitely two-stopping. Is he going to come out ahead of that pack, though? No, Leclerc's... No, he's not. He's not clear of them. Okay, I think we box this lap there. Rather than just start losing time to them, we may as well box, mightn't we? It looks like they're all going two-stop, so I think we may as well go two-stop as well. We'll come out comfortably ahead of that pack. So we'll box Magnussen this lap. Then we'll box Ocon next lap. I don't think there's any reason to go any differently. We're loving life right now. Why would we change things up? I don't think there's a need to do that, so... Leave them on all the same push levels, I think. Yeah, well clear of that pack, guys. Look at this. 9-second gap still, despite overcutting them. They may close up again at the end, but at the moment, I'm just going to... Now there's a bit of a gap. I'm going to leave them on the same push level. If they catch again, I'm going to leave them there. How about that? If they catch each other again, I'm going to leave them there. Obviously, Magnussen will just undercut, so Magnussen will be a bit clear now. If Ocon manages to catch Magnussen, they can battle, even if it includes a safety car, okay? I'm just going to leave them doing what they're doing. Piastri now 9 seconds back from the leader. Are they on soft? No, he's on mediums. He's doing well. We should now be quicker from here. 21-3 and Leclerc without DRS. 21-2. Hello, Charles Leclerc. Where's that pace come from? Leclerc suddenly got our pace, guys. That's worrying. We were just running away with this before. It's not a biggie unless he's going to do a one-stop, in which case that is a biggie, but surely he's not going to do a one-stop. Last lap, Leclerc 21-8. Okay, that's a bit more like it. More like half a second lost there. We're up to 10 seconds now. Ocon's just done the fastest lap of the race. Hello, Ocon. He must have got DRS, I reckon, off a back marker. Oh, no. There's no back markers. No, he must have done. Half a second quicker. Either that or... No, he must have got DRS somewhere. Piastri. He was one fighting up here, look. Let's watch that one again. He must have almost hit Charles Leclerc. Oh, my God. Oh, he didn't nowhere near, really. Avoids the wall. We are running away with the Spanish Grand Prix. This is going to make a massive difference to our championship, guys. Not least because Ferrari is still close to us, but it's Red Bull that are giving us the stiffest competition this season. And Red Bull are currently on for 4th and 12th. But you know what, guys? I'm going to skip a bit of time here, I think. We're going to fast forward a bit. Oh, identical lap times last lap as well. We've got another 5 or 6 laps before they even think about boxing, and I'll run them a bit longer anyway. So, I'm going to go up to 8 times speed just for a little while here. We'll keep it on the last lap time. That's probably the most important one. Okay, I've got about 10th quicker that last lap. He's starting to reel him in slightly. Charles Leclerc's pace is also improving relative to us because his tyres are fresher. We're pushing harder. Oh, Perez just spun. He was up there. Remember, it's Red Bull we're fighting in the championship, guys. Handbrake style spin. Yeah, you love to see it. Into the gravel. And he does do some positions, look. Only one. Down to P5. Ah, a bit of traffic. 2.4. Too bad. Oh, yellow flag sector 2. It's not me. That's all that matters. It's not me. Oh, it's a full crash. Luckily, no safety car, at least at the moment. We don't want a safety car, guys, at this stage. We do not want a safety car. Fairly minor one. He can probably carry on. No safety car, hopefully. Max just gained 6 tenths on Ocon. Ocon worked so hard to close that gap down bit by bit, and then boom, DRS completely ruins it. Magnussen, though, is about to get possibly DRS again off the AlphaTauri. Magnussen's getting so lucky with DRS in this race. Oh, no, he doesn't. Does Ocon get it, though? No, Ocon's too far back. Yeah, I'm not going to influence anything from here, guys. They do what they do. Ocon's not going to get it. He's too far back. Albon is going to get DRS on Magnussen. As long as it doesn't take him out, it doesn't matter. But Albon is going to sit here. DRS again, look. Now, that's fine as long as he doesn't lock up and take Magnussen out. Please don't do that. That's about the only thing that can stop us in this race. I'm going to leave them out until Leclerc boxes, basically, because we've got the same pace. If I box too early, it could affect me on the safety car at the end. If there's a safety car at the end, it could affect me. Should have the gap to... Yeah, we've got the gap to come out ahead of everyone apart from Leclerc. He gained 10th and a half that last lap. If he keeps this up, he will get DRS on the back marker. And then you never know. Must be very close now. Ocon still doesn't get DRS. Maybe next lap, though. Leclerc does finally pit, though. We're going to have to box Magnussen this lap, unfortunately, for Leclerc. Sorry, for Ocon. What does Leclerc take? He takes softs. Okay. Yeah, let's not risk an undercut, mixing things up. Let's box him this lap. Let's not be silly with it. But does Ocon get DRS one last time? He's only 1.8 seconds back, but the Magnussen's going to get the undercut on him. This is spicy. He doesn't. He doesn't. And then the AlphaTauri is going to get out of the way for him. Very fine margins for Ocon. Good pit stop that. The AlphaTauri, I'm sure, will pull out of the way just for the DRS zone and then sit behind Ocon instead. Let's tell him to box this lap. A new set of softs. There you go. And then he's going to sit alongside him. Go away. Albon in the AlphaTauri is shafting him at the moment. But Magnussen now boxed. Oh, yellow flag sector 2. That's not... No. Oh. It's a VSC. Ocon's going to gain. It's a VSC right as Ocon enters the pit lane. Ocon's going to lead the race, I think.
There's been contact on the track. We can take a look now. Let's take another.
Oh, the two Aston Martins. Spin, is it? Yeah, spin on the exit. Oh. Okay. Magnussen now coming down the pit lane. The start finish straight. And there is Ocon. Oh, no, wait. Is that Ocon? No, Ocon's going to be behind. Ocon's still going to be behind. That's Magnussen there. All right, we'll get them both to massively conserve now. How has Ocon not gained a position there, boxing on the VSC? They are going to be battling then, guys, at the end of the race. I'm afraid we're not going to get a chill end to the race. We are going to get a nail-biting one. Let's go in soon. Let's wait till it does then we'll tell them to push. I think they can both go aggressive on the push level. Now, surely Ocon's going to get DRS on the Williams at the very least. It is. Ocon gets DRS. That's going to pull him right up to Magnussen. Tell you what, I'm going to get a good to push level 2, both of them. Just because I don't want to push too hard. Is that going to let him get up to him? It's just under a second. He's going to be there. And now it is fight on. I said earlier in the race, guys, if he catches up again, I won't separate them. Please don't take each other out. Neither of them made any mistakes so far. Ocon does get DRS again. This pulls him right up to the back of Magnussen. Bit of traffic here. They should get away pretty quick. Ocon gets fastest lap. That's a good point. I could probably do with banking fastest lap. Right, so wait till lap one's out of the way. Then I'll get them both to push like mad for one lap. Might be overtake him here, though. Ocon might overtake here. He is. He's going to go for it. There he goes. Ocon overtakes. Back up into the lead. Oh, God. Please don't take each other out. I beg. I beg. Oh, hold on. Okay, no. It was okay in the end. I thought there might be some drama there. So, for one lap and one lap only from here, I'm going to get them both to go full push. If one of them overtakes the other with DRS, that's a guaranteed fast lap for that driver. Magnussen's going to get the fastest lap then. That's that decided. Tyres are okay, so we can afford to do this on the tyres. Now, if Ocon re-overtakes here, he may get fastest lap. He's not going to, so it's going to be Magnussen's going to get fastest lap. Right, that'll do. Right, back down to standard for both of them. And normal push level. We don't need to, even though we've got abundance of fuel, we don't need to push on the fuel. It's wasteful. Surely that was fastest lap. There we go. I was like, what? 17.8. It was the fastest lap by, well, compared to our previous laps, 2.2 seconds. So that should be in the bag now, you'd think. Ooh, they're side by side. Hold on. Right, I tell you what, guys. We'll stay in 2x speed for now. But the last 3 laps, we'll watch it in 1x speed, okay? Utterly dominant 1-2 right now. 13.5 seconds is the gap to everybody else. Don't be silly. Oh, don't do that. I don't care who comes out on top. Just don't crash. That's your only rule. Like on lap 64, I'll go to 1x speed, and then we'll watch it with no nails left and jiggling feet after that. How do real team principals do this? Like, this is a game. You've got, you know, shareholders. You've got a team of 1,000 people. It's going to cost you actual money if they crash. Although it will cost a bit of in-game money, but, you know, it's a bit different in real life. You've got the safety of the drivers as well. You've got the reputation of the sponsors. How do they deal with it? I'm nervous watching this. This is a game. How do they deal with it in real life? Right, here we go then, guys. 1x speed till the end. 3 laps remaining. Magnussen's about to re-overtake Leclerc. Oh, what is that ahead? What is that ahead? What's going on? Is he just come out the pits? Well, can he pull away? Is he that quick? Okay, looks like Ocon is going to re-overtake. He absolutely is. He's back up into the lead. This is important for the championship. Magnussen is currently the championship leader, don't forget. But Ocon, I'm letting him race because it's still early in the season. Ocon's only just had a chance to come up to this team. Can he win both races he's done for the team? We've got some back markers still not that far away. Do we get some DRS on them in a minute? Is that going to change the face of this race? Does Ocon get DRS here? It's going to be close. He does. Ocon gets DRS. After Magnussen getting a bit of luck earlier with back markers, Ocon's getting the luck now. I mean, if they have a spin now in front of us, we could also hit them still. This is not an easy end to this race. Side by side in front, back markers. But he will get DRS. They'll both get DRS for the last main DRS zone. Oh, what is that? Weird place to let us through. It did cost some time, but they do both get DRS. On to the last lap now. There's a bit of a gap between them now. We're up to 8 tenths after that traffic caused some drama. I think that's it, though. I think Ocon's going to win the race now. I think even if Magnussen gets DRS, I think he's too far back. Come on. 1-2 by 17.5 seconds. With how marginal every race has been this season, we've only just barely won the ones that we have won. But the second car has always been a bit lower. Magnussen does just get DRS, but he's not going to be nearly close enough. Red Bull are currently leading the Constructors' Championship by about 13 points over us. This will allow us to take the lead of the Constructors' Championship. And barring something insane, that should... Go on, Gunther. There it is. We crossed the line and it's a 1-2. Oh, that was a slow finish there. Wasn't so dramatic. I thought it was going to be at the end. I thought they were going to be side by side. We take home a 1-2. Let's go. Oh, 2 wins in a row for Ocon. He's had 2 races in the team. Both of them have been a win. Magnussen once again a race without a mistake. He's only made one mistake in races this season. Magnussen now leads the Drivers' Championship quite comfortably over, I think it's Carlos Sainz. We now lead the Constructors' Championship as well. Let's go. 1-2, baby. Not our first 1-2 though as Haas. We had a few of them last season when we developed the car very heavily, but Magnussen still leads the standings. Gained 18 points over P2, so we now lead by 18 points. And Ocon, well, he gained 6 points effectively because, of course, Magnussen got the fastest lap there, so he gained 6 points on the championship leader. Constructors-wise then, we now lead the Constructors 44 points, absolute maximum points today. Red Bull gained just 18 points, so we gained 26 points on Red Bull. As I said, does put us to lead the championship by 13 points. Went from 13 points behind to 13 points ahead. Now looking good, it is Monaco next though. And just to remind you where we are with the car, we are the second best team effectively in the corners. So I was expecting Red Bull to really bring the fight to us, with Verstappen in particular around Monaco. But yes, there it is then, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for joining me. Pretty tense there. Not too much of a tense finish. I thought they were going to be side by side a bit more at the end. But no mistakes. Finally. The first race of the season where both drivers make no mistakes, and it is a 1-2 for the team. But yes, have a good night, guys. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.